Good evening, watchers. Welcome to my channel. Hope you're having a nice Christmas. I thought to myself, well, today I'm going to do a Christmas video. All the Christmas films I got on 4K and Blu-ray. So I don't think I've got any on DVD actually. I've got rid of some. Some I had on. One I had on DVD that was a Snowman movie. Then I sold that. I put that on my last update, but now I've got the. So anyway, so before I do my video, remember to subscribe to this channel. So the Christmas films I got on that I've got films and stuff like that. So they're going to go from horror, and they're all like a mixed match, so I've mixed them up this time. So like the horror Blu-rays, no, the horror movies, Christmas movies, and horror comedies, and horror, they're like that if you know what I mean. So the animated, horror, whatever. So the first one was sort of film, I won't look at, well I won't look at much. So first one is a film that stars Steve Martin and John Candy. It's in the film Christmas festival kind of type of movie. It's a comedy that's just a brilliant movie. And this film called Planes, Trains and Automobiles on Blu-ray. I've heard there's like a longer version of 3 hours, like a 3-hour movie. So I heard, like I told you last year about what, you know, I read it online somewhere. I saw like a video on YouTube about it and I thought, that sounds interesting. But the film itself is perfect in the way it is. Stars John Candy and Steve Martin. Planes, Trains and Automobiles. Great movie. So it's good, funny, light hearted comedy. It's got swearing in it, but that scene was classic, you know, the swearing scene in the so yeah, the swearing scene was classic. So Trains, Planes and Automobiles. Great movie. These two have got great chemistry. So yeah. Right, next one is an Arnold Schwarzenegger film. It's Jingle All the Way. Actually I think there's a sequel, but I don't care. I just like the first one. That's it. 1996 film. It's on Arnold Schwarzenegger. And it's a film that didn't get the best rating when it first came out, but I think it's one of the films that actually it's got better in time, I'd say. It's a very enjoyable film. It has actually got better in time. The film that didn't get the best ratings when it first came out, and now it's like, you know what, even Arnold Schwarzenegger says, you know, yeah, I think he really enjoyed making this movie. It's a good movie. It's really funny. It's fun and light-hearted, I'd say. So yeah, he stars Phil Hartman, who passed away in 1998. You know, whatever. So yeah, it's a film. The film that I really do like. It's a fun movie. So yeah, I remember watching it on TV and I thought, you know, this film is enjoyable. It's fun. Didn't get the best ratings, like I said, but it's fun. You know, it's a fun Christmas movie. So Jingle All the Way, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger. He's great in it, by the way. Next one, I've actually seen this. The last update collection I didn't watch it until afterwards. It's Elf. Good film. Watched this last year, just before Christmas. Really enjoyed it. It's the first time I actually watched it. It's like a 2003 film. Stars Will Ferrell and then with James Cameron. It's a fun movie. It's funny too. It's really fun. Yeah, it's one of those films that you watch first time and you go, you know what, it's a good movie. It's a fun movie. It's funny. It's very light heart too. So yeah, Elf. Another one is to me it's a really good film. Good classic films directed by Richard Donner. Stars Bill Murray. He's on top form of this film. It makes a great Scrooge. It really does. It's like a modern day take on these Scrooge stories. It's just great. It's a fun movie. It's funny. It's got heart in it too. So yeah, Scrooged. Good film. I've got to go to it today. So the next one I saw last year. I really like this one. It's good horror. It's a horror Christmas movie. It's a film called Christmas Evil. This film was actually really good. This film was directed by Lewis Jackson. I saw this last year and I reviewed last year of it. It's a good film, really good horror film. It's actually one of those horror films I've never seen before, never heard of until I watched it and I thought, you know, that was really good too. So yeah, Christmas Evil, good film. Okay, this is a very old film, but I've watched it and I really liked it. I watched it last year. Stars James Stewart, Donna Reed. It's a Wonderful Life. This one is in black and white. It's on 4K. Looks great on 4K. Watched this last year. Really liked it. I remember watching it. I thought, I've never seen that film. Watched it. I thought, yeah, I like that film. It's got a lot of heart to it, and yeah, it's a good story to it. So yeah, It's a Wonderful Life. Yeah, awesome. Well, the next one I've not seen for a while, but I know it was a pretty funny movie. I need to watch this one again. It's a British film actually. It's a film called Get Santa. Good film. This film is actually funny. There's no like vulgar humour. It's like hard, but it's funny. Certain films I've watched now later haven't been that. They tried to be funny. But like certain Christmas films, I'm sitting there like, okay. But this one was really funny. So yeah, Jet Gensler stars Bill Broadbent, Raph Spallum, Warwick Davis, and he played actually an Ewok in Star Wars, which is great. It's just a fun movie. It's definitely worth watching if if you like a good Christmas light-hearted film for the family. It's really good. So yeah. The next one is a classic. It's in the whole collection, but the only one I'm going to mention is National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Great movie. It's hilarious. Actually, it's on HB, and wow, it was like rated PG, and I thought that film's not PG. It's got like adult humour, but that must be the cut version of the film. But the version I've watched is hilarious. Yeah, it's funny. It's got some great humour in it, and it's just a great movie. It's got a different cast. It's got the two main actors and actresses in it, but then the two kids are like replaced by different actors. But the film still works. It's great. It's just a great movie. Christmas Vacation, great movie, great. It's just a fantastic movie, and like I said, a lot of heart in it. So yeah, Christmas Vacation, great movie. Right, next one is set in the Christmas set in the festive time, and it's a film called Gremlins. The film's great. This one stars Zach Garrigan, Phoebe Cates, and what? Directed by Joe Dante, who did a great job of this. Actually written by Chris Columbus too, so yeah. Good stuff. So yeah, Gremlins, good film, really good film. It's got some creepy ass moments in it, but I'll say the humour's great, it's funny. And the Gremlins look pretty, but it's slightly more darker than the sequel, because that was more kind of like comedy, more light-hearted. Some kind of horror elements, but this one's much kind of darker film. It's just great, it's just wonderful. And the next one is a horror Christmas film starring William Shatner, George Buzard. This film has Jeff Clark and all that. Christmas horror film. This film, horror story. This film is really good because it's got different stories. Different horror films stories, and it's really good. It's very violent too, especially the kind of like elves that get infected and stuff. They become all full on psychotics. There's a lot of swearing in it. And yeah, I really enjoyed this film. Really enjoyed it. And the Christmas storyline with Santa killing all the... I had a bit of a twist in it. I was like, damn, that was really good. It's very violent and pretty well made, I'd say. The Christmas horror story, definitely worth watching. One of really gory horror with different stories. Kind of like creep show-ish. But yeah, really good. Definitely worth watching. Yeah. Well, the next one is a 1970s film. This is a good film. You don't see much of the colour in this, but it's a Christmas type. It's set in the Christmas festival. It's Black Christmas. Good film, really good film by the way. It's quite creepy and quite intense because you don't see the colour in it, and it's creepy. Black Christmas, 1970. Was it 1974? I can't remember. 90. So it's only about 98 minutes and stuff. So yeah, 70s film, good film, really good film. You want a good, Of course, got the remake, 2006 remake. I've not even seen this one yet. I've got to watch this too. Got this like last year, I think it was. I've completely forgot about it until I just found it. I thought, oh damn. I've heard it's not that good, but I heard that the new one is even worse. It's even worse film. I've heard really bad things about the new one. But this is the 2006 one, but I look forward to watching this one actually. I might watch this too. Got to watch it before Christmas anyway, so. This is the animated film, All for Christmas. I saw this a while back and I liked it. I can't remember. I've only seen it once and that was it. But I liked it. I need to watch it again. So yeah, it's called All for Christmas, and it's like Toy Story kind of animation and stuff. But yeah, it's nice and Christmassy. It's really well animated too. This one's a Walt Disney Tim Burton's production movie. It's not directed by. It's directed by Henry Selick. The Nightmare Before Christmas. I've not seen this for a while. I love the stop animation stuff. It's great. Nightmare Before Christmas. This is another animated movie. It stars Tom Hanks, Robert Zemeckis, directed by it, and it's The Polar Express. Really like this one. It's really really well animated. 2004 film, I think it's now. Crazy. It can't be that far back. It's a long old film. It's old now when you think about it. God. So yeah, Polar Express. Good film, really good film. People who did that film, the director, Robert Zemeckis, is Christmas Carol. I really like this one. Another film that's really well animated. And I think Jim Carrey does a really good job in this. His voice as Scrooge. So yeah, it's really good. I love the animation in this. I don't think it got the best ratings when it first. I don't know. I can't remember what it got, but so yeah, it's still a pretty good modern day, an updated version of the films. So yeah, of the whatever. So yeah, it's a good film. I really enjoy this film. If you like a Scrooge film, this is pretty good. It's CGI animated, but it's really well animated at the same time. So yeah. Well, this one's just a bona fide classic full stop. It's the Snowman. It's not a long film, but you know what? It's perfect as is. It's really good. It's a film that doesn't need any dialogue in it whatsoever. It just needs music, great music, and great animation. The animation is so different, and it just needs all that just to tell a story. And you know what's going off in the film? A kid that makes friends with a snowman, and he goes on an adventure, and it has a very sad scene at the end. But you know what? It's perfect as it is. Like I said, it's a great movie. I love the animation. I love the design of this snowman. It's fantastic. It's just iconic, isn't it? That's just iconic now. This is a 30 Years of Magic. It's a wonderful movie. Actually, it's older than that now. Heck, it's way older than 30 years now. I mean, I watched this when I was at school. It was in the hall. It was on like on a small TV. It was all there. I was all sitting there watching it. For that was wonderful. And the last part was sad. It was really sad. So yeah. But it was wonderful. It's really well animated. Like I said before, it doesn't need dialogue to tell a story. This is perfect. I love them to do a live action movie, but I don't think it would work if it had dialogue. It might work if they got it right. I don't know. But it's like a 25-minute film, so it's like, how the hell do you tell I suppose you could tell a 25-minute film in a live action film. I don't know. It's not impossible, but like, I suppose they could try and make it an hour and a half, and add a new parts that they usually do. So anyway, called The Snowman on Blu-ray. Awesome, 20 the classic too. I got this on 4K. Home Alone, classic movie. It's about a kid called Kevin McAllister who gets left at home by his parents and of course he has to protect the home from the wet bandits. And it's from the burglars. Of course, they're great as burglars. Joe Pesci and Daniel Stern. Those two are great in this film. Funny as heck, those two are. Great. I think they have great chemistry, those two too, as the burglars. It's a good film. I really love the Home Alone, so yeah, good film. Also got the sequel. I've not got the other ones, I don't care about them ones. Home Alone 2 and that's it. I'll stop those two and that's it. Home Alone 2, Lost in New York, film that I really like. Same kind of actors in it and stuff, same characters. They haven't replaced them, which is great. So Home Alone 2, good film still. This film is like a film not for the family. This film's like more adulty. It gets on. I really like this film. It's actually funny. A lot of swearing in it, a lot of stuff, that kind of stuff in it. A bit of Bob Fountain plays. I suppose he's kind of like Scrooge-ish. He's kind of like Scrooge, and it's been a while since I watched it. Yeah, it's a good film though. It's a film that you can't watch it with. It's not a type of film you watch with your family, with your kids. It's an more adulty kind of like film, but I think the film's got a lot. It's funny. It's got a lot of humour that I like. It's funny. I got the sequel. Actually, I like the sequel. I sat there and watched it. I mean, that's pretty good. It's very funny. This film took quite years to make. It must have took about 13 years to make a sequel. It's quite a long time. And he's great in it still. Of course, got the original actors in it who, from the first film, thought it was really good. So this is extended too rude for cinemas. But yeah, this film's a classic. I love this movie. Just starts Dudley Moore. Santa Claus the movie. I love this movie. It's got great music, good effects, a lot of heart in it. It's a film that I've always liked. As when I watched it as a kid, I still like it now. And the guy who plays Santa Claus, I think he does a great job. It's kind of like Santa Claus that I would love Santa Claus to be like. It's got that Santa Claus, it's got that warmth about his character. The guy who plays Santa in this, I think it's just fantastic. The voice and everything, the way he looks, I think it's brilliant. I think to myself, that's Santa Claus. It's fantastic. So yeah, look at that. That's Santa. It's fantastic. There's a film stars Jim Carrey. It's The Grinch That Stole Christmas. I like this movie. It's not like one of my favourite films, but I love the makeup effects are fantastic. I heard that Jim Carrey was really did not like being in that. I suppose because it's claustrophobic. Because even I was like, yeah, I wouldn't like to be in that. I'm claustrophobic. I don't want that whole stuff around my face all the time, around my body and stuff. I get claustrophobic even thinking about it. There's a lot of things that I think about that make me so damn uncomfortable. A claustrophobicness, and it's just, I don't even want to talk about it. It's just, thinking about it drives me nuts. But anyways, it's directed by Ron Howard. Good film though, I really liked it. These two I've actually seen already. I think I did a review. Did I do reviews on these? I can't remember. It's Silent Night, Deadly Night 1 and 2. These films are nuts, but they are fun. Horror film about a crazy guy who goes a bit nuts and starts killing people. It's crazy. These films are crazy, but I enjoyed it. They're fun movies. So yeah. So Deadly Night and Silent Night and Deadly Night 1 and 2 all Blu-ray. Then we got a film called Rear Exports. This film is really good actually. This is a foreign movie. This is a foreign movie that I saw a while ago now, but it's a good film. The film has a slight bit of a twist on the Santa Claus myth and stuff like that. Santa Claus stuff, and yeah, it's a film that I saw. Like, it's a foreign movie. It's really well made though. It's fun. It's got humour in it, which I like. This kid has been in another film. I think it was a Samuel Jackson film. But I really liked it. That film was alright, but this film was good. It's definitely worth watching. One a good creepy ass Christmas movie, horror film. This one I saw. I can't remember the last time I saw, but I know this is a pretty good film. Better watch out. This film is good. Christmas festival, of course. This is a film that I wish I made a sequel to. It's a good film though. It's got a great twist in it. I was like, heck, that's great. Especially the kid, it's a bit psychotic, but you know, you don't expect him to after you. Oh my god, that kid's a bit nuts. But yeah, good movie. If you want a good film set in the Christmas festival, really good film, and yeah, good film. And finally, this film is a great movie. I just put this as last because it's right at the bottom anyway. So it's Krampus. This film is fun. This film is great. This film reminds me of a Joe Dante type of movie with the humour and stuff and the scary moments in it. It's just great. It does remind me of a Joe Dante film. I don't know why it just does. Great practical effects, great effects, and good humour in it. The humour is really good. And this film is underrated, I'd say. It's really underrated. It's a film that deserves a lot of. I think it deserves a lot of freaking credit for the way the story goes and the practical effects of the story, and the characters are good. And it's got some good solid performances too, and the effects are good too. And I like and it doesn't go out on a whimper too. I think it goes out on top. It kind of goes out on like a twist, like you think, oh, I quite like that ending to it. It kind of has that kind of like people die in it, but then they don't die in it. If you know what I mean. You think they're dead in it, but then there's a bit of a twist at the end. It's like, okay, it's good. But then they don't win. It's like that. It's kind of like they don't win at the end, but it's like just whatever. So it's a good movie, especially when you see Krampus in it. It's like he's like an evil Santa Claus. He looks freaky looking. But yeah, I like it though. The film feels very, very Christmas there. When you watch it, it's like production value, excellent. So yeah, great effects, snow and everything. It's fantastic. So yeah, Krampus, excellent movie. It's one of a good Christmas horror film. So anyway, people, this is my Christmas collection on 4K and Blu-ray. You see. Before I go off, have a Merry Christmas, enjoy Christmas, and have a nice 2022. Hopefully I do, because it's just been one of those funny weeks. So yeah, like I said, there's a lot of films I've got. Some of that's just fast because I've got a lot. There's a lot to get through there. So remember to subscribe to the channel. Have a nice day, have a nice week to create, and have a nice Christmas, and Merry Christmas, and have a nice 2022, and have a nice New Year. See you later. Bye.